I can't believe I'm still standing. I haven't been 2 days on English soil. I've had more to eat, more to drink, and more to say than I have in the last year in New York. And it looks like I'm staying. New York is buried under 21 inches of snow. So whereas I've always been an Anglophile, it looks like I'm going to have to change my citizenship. And I'm delighted. I have had the time of my life. So at risk of negligence, I want to thank certain people right now. B, wherever she is. And that wonderful lemon jacket. And she was eating a banana earlier. It was calculated, but effective. I want to thank Anna, who's taken care of us for the 2 days. She's divine. Where are you, Anna? She's not here. I want to thank Anne, without whom none of this would have been possible. Please, let's have a hand for Anne. I want to thank James. What an extraordinary person he is. Have you all met James? I mean, it's amazing. And, of course, Brian Cooney. I wouldn't be here if it were not for Brian Cooney, who's so busy reproducing. I'm glad that he contacted me. How many children do you have now? You liar. He's divine. That's Brian Cooney back there, and a hand for him. And his beautiful children. I mean it. I came over thinking, well, this will be interesting. Bob Picardo said Bournemouth is charming and the people are great. They're more than great. I really feel that I've made some enduring friendships. And when you can walk away from something like this with that, it's a remarkable thing. So I'm delighted. And I find the English unsurpassed in their gentility, in their graciousness, in their charm, and in their naughtiness. You are all deliciously naughty, and that's okay in my book. So I'd like to take whatever questions there are. Oh. Lots of men standing up here. Yes, sir.
I've got pointed ears.
Hello.
In a parallel universe, if you was really a captain and not an actress, and you were trapped 70,000 light years away, would you bother to make the journey, or would you just try and find the nearest habitable planet?
Gas station. I'd make the most out of it, just like Janeway.
Would you try and get back to Earth, or
slowly? Could I have some of these people with me? Very slowly. Thank you.
Okay.
Everybody's a little, it's been a long weekend, huh? Have we had a little fun in this room? I saw some buccaneers last night, all right. Yes, madam.
Okay.
Oh, I love this lady. Can you all see her? She's extravagant. Look at that hair. Yes, what's up?
Yes, as you may have gathered, Bride of Chaotica is one of my favourite episodes of Voyager.
Which was?
It was a sci-fi show. You were in it, remember?
How about yesterday? And you are? The Bride of Chaotica. Yes.
I particularly love the way you portrayed Janeway.
Yes.
Playing Queen Arachnia as sort of, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Did you have as much fun making that episode as I had watching it?
And now I'm going to tell you a little secret about that episode. Not only was it fun, because Janeway never gets to laugh or be funny, right? But I had just fallen in love with my husband. Oh. And I was free of the shackles of human burden. It was a laugh riot. The guy who played Chaotica,
Yes.
right? That actor?
Yes.
Very bad. Martin Rayner. I mean, I could not get that thing in the can. Tears were streaming down my cheeks. I was wetting my pants. The things he was doing in that room that you'll never see. It was outrageous. I kept begging him, Martin, please, one take. Yes, I loved it. Thank you.
And how did you get on with that dress?
That dress.
Yes.
It was a good dress, wasn't it? She never gets to be in a dress. Janeway.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Well, I mean, I had problems with people bashing into my collar all night, so I wondered how you got on
They
with
do it intentionally in your case, madam. Never doubt that.
Oh, so they're that desperate for my attention.
Good. They are, yes.
Well, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you
and
very
a
much.
belated welcome to Britain.
Ah, how nice.
I'm going to beep a bit now as I go backwards. I hope you don't mind.
You're going to go backwards?
Well, my scooter is, but I'll be on it. The scooter will be beeping.
You know when I had those visits with Tom Paris? I'm having a flashback. Is she going backwards or forwards? She's going backwards. That's good. Thank you. Hello. I like this lady. She's very nice. Yes.
Thank you very much. As you know, I'm looking very much forward to coming to see The Exonerated.
Nice.
And I wondered if you could tell us a little bit more about the play and also what it's like to sort of come into a role for a couple of weeks and...
I've never done that. I've never been jobbed in that quickly. A play usually has a nice run of 4 or 5 months, you know, and a rehearsal process of about 4 or 5 weeks. So this is a cyclical thing. And the idea is that they anchor it with a, I hate this word, but for lack of a better one, a celebrity. And each of us will come in for 2 weeks. And it's based on the true life experiences of 10 people who were sentenced to death in the United States. 9 of whom were executed and 1 of whom was exonerated. And that is me. And it just points to the fact that the system in the United States is lacking a certain je ne sais quoi. I am passionately and fiercely opposed to the death penalty. And I suspect, as English people, you are the same. Is that correct? Yes. I just don't think it's ever justified. Who are we? Who are we to pull the trigger on anybody else, right? No. Life in prison without parole is sufficient for the most heinous crime, in my opinion. But I hope that answers your question. Take care.
It's inappropriate, I said, could you say British now and again rather than just English?
British. I say English. I was taught to say English. I was taught to say English. Right?
But if you're Welsh, it's sort of...
I thought she was a nice lady. Yes. Hi, how are you?
Fine yourself?
Are you having a good time?
Yes.
You've been very bad, haven't you?
Me?
Yeah.
Bad?
Me?
Stories.
What's your question?
Of all Janeway's numerous victories over her numerous enemies, which was your favourite?
That was tough to string that one together, wasn't it? You know, I loved Species 8472. Do you remember Species 8472? Couldn't see them. Couldn't feel them. Right? Nebulous, amorphous kind of terror. I like that. Of course, the Borg. They're always fun to trump. Right? And personal enemies, I would say. Almost philosophical enemies. I've always liked that. Q, for example. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Go back
Thank
to
you
your
very
question.
much.
Thank you. Thank you.